Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another Sports DTM Bunks. And today we have in our studio Miss Yvonne Foster, former tennis star turned sport massage therapist, educator, and trainer. Also in the studio we have no other than Mr. Eddie Guna. To start off this interview, we're going to ask Eddie to start it off. Go, Eddie.
Yeah, man. Once again, I want to thank Yvonne Foster for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here today.
Yeah, man. Big up. This question will ask all our guests: which sports teams do you support in the different sports?
All right, I think you would know one of the first answers,
Yeah.
which is Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan, Arsenal supporter.
Yeah, man. Good.
For NFL, I am a San Francisco 49ers girl. NBA, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a long-time Lakers fan, but since such man they on the team, I don't really pre them no more. So
Oh man.
I kind of support Golden State in the meantime.
Oh man. another LeBron hater, I see. Tiga, you have company.
Oh my God.
I think that's a conversation for another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then every team, what that Jamaica is, so reggae boys, reggae girls, you name it, across every sporting discipline. I wholeheartedly support Jamaica. And you would have seen me at the football match on last week Tuesday,
Against the USA.
Yeah,
man. Ivan was there, man.
Yeah, man. I don't miss football match at the stadium. I don't miss it. But there's a reggae boys, reggae girls, yeah.
Yeah. Big reggae boy, big Jamaican fan.
Yep.
So tell us about yourself growing up and how did you get involved in table tennis?
This feel like a first date question. I'm not like them question you're about yourself. Lord Jesus.
Yeah. People need to know you.
People need to know you, Miss Foster. People need to know you.
All right. So let me start with table tennis. So I started table tennis when I was about 6 years old. So at the time, I had just moved to Pembroke Hall. And my mother is the type of person, she loved walk up and down in the community and see place and see what's going on. So happened that we walk into, they had a community center at the time. And we walk in and we saw a whole bunch of people in there playing table tennis. And she just said, you want to try it? And I just say, all right, I have no problem. I've never seen this sport in my life. So I don't have an issue with that. I'll just try it just for trying its sake. And I started, so I used to play on Saturdays only. And I started training a little bit and going to training. And then the coach at the time, his name is Clive Grosset. And he said, no, man, I need to come training every day. So I started training every day. And when I was about 7, I played my first tournament. It was at the National Arena. I remember it so vividly. And I played against so many different girls in my age group. And I never know if I was winning or losing. I just played the whole day.
Yes.
And then when I reach home, my mother said, so asked the coach, how she doing the tournament? And he said, she make it to the quarterfinals. And I said, what?
Wow.
My first tournament. And I just played. I don't know if I win, I don't know if I lose, but I reached quarterfinals. And then since that, I remember after that, when I was about 8, I won my first national title. It was for the under 9. And then after that, every year since that, I have been, winning championships. I've represented Jamaica at almost every international tournament except the Olympics in terms of table tennis wise. So Caribbean Championship, Latin America, Commonwealth, World Championship, CAC games, you name it. I have competed at all of them. Yeah.
Wow. Good story, right, you guys?
Yeah, good story.
She's
Good
a
story.
true natural, a natural, what you call a natural, you know?
Natural talent.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that's table tennis wise. I can tell you, I went to St. Jude's Primary, and then
Yeah.
I went to Meadowbrook High School. Then I went to UWI Fire. I never like it, and I was like, I had to come home and tell my mother, say, "Me not like this, you know. Me want to take a year off from school because this has stressed me out." I was studying occupational health and safety at the time. I'm gonna say, every day me have for the chemistry lab, bio lab. I don't know why me
Mm-hmm.
take up myself on
Stressful.
this. Yeah, man. So I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
I know what I went to take a break. I have no idea what I want to do in life, but I'm gonna try to figure it out in this break. And then
Mm-hmm.
at the time, my aunt, she said, "Why don't come GC Foster and do one short course with massage?" I said, "All right, it worth a try." And I did that short course, and I tell you, from that day, I said, "Yes, this is it."
This is
Then I
it.
went
Okay.
on to do my diploma. When I did my diploma, right after I finished, the coordinator for the program said, "Why don't come and teach
Right.
part-time?" Yes, I started teaching at GC 2014, right after I finished doing my diploma. Then I went on to do my degree in massage therapy. Then I started working at the Hart College of Beauty Services, teaching beauty massage and all of them different something there.
Mm.
And I work at Face Place, part-time teaching massage as well. All at the same time doing sports massage. I was working for like Alpha Girls School, doing volunteering to the sports massage and all of those different things. And then I did my postgrad diploma in education and training. I finished July of this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Congrats.
thank you. Me I do
Congrats.
enough things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Going back a little to table tennis.
Yeah.
How difficult is table tennis, and what's the secret to your success?
I think you're asking the wrong person how difficult table tennis is. I think you should ask somebody who has never played the sport how difficult
Yeah,
it is.
because yeah, a lot of persons find it difficult.
It is.
They're like me. I
It is
tried that.
Yeah,
It
ranked.
didn't work for me.
I tried it a bit. I like it actually. It's
I
a good
tried it.
game. It's
I like it. I tried it,
yeah.
but never
Mhm.
worked out for me. So it's very difficult.
So it is. It is ranked in one of the top 10 hardest sports in the world to play. So
See, that
you have to
explains it.
think about all the technical skills required. There's a small ball and a not so
Mm-hmm.
long table. You have to think about the speed that is imparted on it, the spin. You have to think about how your opponent going to return the ball and where you want to put it. There's a whole lot of things that go through your mind while playing the sport. So it's not, may I tell you, say it's not easy, but maybe
Mm-hmm.
because it came natural to me, so my opinion on it would be quite different.
And I
Okay.
notice a lot of culturally, a lot of are historical, a lot of short persons. You know, the Chinese and Asian
Yeah,
persons are usually
they usually
excel at it.
excel. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the tides are turning. We have a lot of Europeans. We look at people who are taller in stature, who are slim build, and they actually are excelling a lot in
Mm-hmm.
table tennis as well. Just like you saying, both he was, he was
Yeah, it
not
was
the
different. Not the
yeah, he
typical
was different.
sprinter.
He was not the typical sprinter.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so it's the same for table tennis. We have what we would call the ideal physique for table tennis, and then you have those who are outside of that norm who excel as well in that sport. And I was one of those persons that was tall and skinny. And
Yeah.
so there are a lot of advantages and there are a lot of disadvantages
Disadvantage.
to it.
Mm. I imagine when you have to go down low for some of those balls.
Me for tell you about it.
Any role models?
um, in table tennis,
Yeah.
I did, but it wasn't locally. I shouldn't say that's a lie. When I was younger, I used to look up to all the bigger women, that used to play and win. And funny enough, I used to just walk around when I was probably about 11, 12, before I was a national champion at the time. I used to just walk up to them and say, "I'm going to beat you today." And they used to laugh it off. I used to walk around and just look at them and say, "You're not going to beat you today?" And then would I
Mhm.
laugh. And I remember one year I did it too. And I beat every single one of them. And I became the national champion. I used to walk and just tell them, say, "I'm going to beat you." And they used to laugh it off. But yeah,
Nine
but
time.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying 9 time. Champion, national champion.
Mhm.
How did it feel to be so dominant? You're killing everybody. As you say, you tell people you're going to beat them.
To be honest, when you're in the moment, I don't think I relish the moment as much when I was in it, when I was in the sport. But looking back now that I'm not playing table tennis anymore, and people say, Yvonne, it's so much you achieve. I don't think, even up to today, I don't think I realize how much I've done, in a short space of time. And I have no regrets. I enjoyed every moment of playing table tennis. Somebody said, why you don't go for number 10? And I said, I don't know
That,
yet.
that person stole my question. That's a question coming up.
Maybe one day if I just feel like it, I might just pick up my racket and train and go for it. Because I think the record is 10. It's currently being held by Miss Sandra Retty. She was my coach a few years back when I did my last national championship. So I don't know yet.
Maybe that's why you don't want to break it. Because it's a coach, you don't want to break it.
Maybe one day I might get up and say, you know what? I'm gonna just for the sake of just trying, just do that. Who knows?
Right. We see where you've won a lot of awards, RJR awards, Prime Minister award. Which one of the awards meant the most to you, or you value the most?
I think the Prime Minister Youth Award. The Prime Minister Youth Award, definitely. And I think it's because of the process that I went through. It wasn't just one of those, you get it because you're outstanding in table tennis. There's a whole interview section. You sit down with a panel of a couple people. Yeah. Well, these are very important people across different organizations in Jamaica, and you have to sell yourself to them. Why is it that you should get this award? And so for me, when I received that award, it really meant a lot to me. It wasn't just something that I get because people know that you play table tennis and you're good at it,
Winning all those national titles. Going back to that question, any regrets that you didn't go for number 10? Any regrets?
No. As I say, if I just wake up one day and say, maybe I feel like it, I will do it. But honestly, it really doesn't matter that much to me. I really don't care that much about how many titles I've won. It really doesn't matter that much to me.
What is the best and worst thing about being a table tennis star?
The best thing about being a table tennis star is traveling. You get to travel the world and meet new people and make friends. The worst part about it is training. It's hard.
The training is hard, really. Explain.
So imagine waking up, and so imagine your whole life is surrounded by table. Is all about table tennis. You wake up in the morning, you have to do exercise and all of these things. You go back in the evening, you leave school. It's the same thing again. So outside of just going to school, my whole world was consumed by table tennis. You understand me? So it takes a lot out of you. Sometimes you feel like you miss out on certain things in life because your life just consumed by playing table tennis and wanting to be the best and the expectations that people have of you. And but no regrets, really. But that's a part of it. I think that was the worst part and I said the best part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned how difficult the training was. Did you ever get tired of it? Winning so many titles, training.
I got tired of training, but not necessarily winning titles.
What about the sport on a whole? You ever get tired of table tennis?
Sometimes, especially when there's a lack of support, whether it's from the association or the general public or sporting organizations as a whole. Table tennis is considered a minor sport, so we don't get as much corporate backing as we would like. And I think that if we did, because we do have a lot of potential, we do have a lot of talented athletes, table tennis or not, in a lot of other minor sports. And I say that because I remember which year it was, but I was a junior at the time. And we went to the Latin American Championships. And we were playing against countries whose players, they go to sports table academies. And we just, with our little self, we just train after school, maybe 3 days a week. And they're training 5 days a week, twice a day. And we were able to compete well against them and win matches, right?
Yeah.
And I say that because And that just goes to say that we have a lot of talent. So even though we don't have the resources that they do, we can still compete on the same level as them.
Yeah,
so imagine if we put the amount of support and the resources that we do currently into like sports like football and cricket and all of those other things, and track and field especially. If you put that same amount of effort behind the minor sports, then we would have so many. We would have so many other athletes compete at the Olympics across so many other sports.
So you listen, corporate Jamaica. So show some support to the minor sports, please.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yes, yep,
definitely. So, Ms. Foster, with all those dedication and training and everything, why the change from table tennis to sports massage therapy?
All right. So to be honest, I didn't have a sponsor. There was no sponsorship coming in from anywhere. I wasn't making any money playing table tennis, and you look at, life is going on, and I need to, I'm not becoming an adult. So what am I going to do for myself? I can no longer rely on my parents to take care of me, right? So I now have to, make a way for myself. And so I found that in sports massage.
Okay, nice. So what is sports massage therapy? What does it entail?
All right, so sports massage therapy is the use of massage techniques to enhance the performance or aid in the rehabilitation of athletes, or we'd call them physically active people.
Okay. So how's the importance of the therapy?
Very important. So back in 2008 or 2006, I think, is when the first sports massage therapist traveled with a team to an international game. And since then, I can tell you that every single major game that our athletes or our national athletes travel to, we have 3 or more sports massage therapists traveling with that team. So we've now seen how important it is. And if you look across a lot of the major sports, even football, if you look at football academies, they have physios and they have sports massage therapists. The best athletes in the world have a personal sports massage therapist that they travel with. So our job is to ensure that, one, before they compete, they're ready, their muscles are ready, their body is ready. We help to prevent injury, and we aid in the recovery and rehabilitation when they get injuries and such. So our job is not just to come get a massage and you're good, right? We're there through the entire process before they start to compete, during the competition, and after competition, and in the off season.
Okay, nice. So you kind of answered the other question that was I was about to ask, because we see football players always want therapists to travel with them. Is that really necessary?
Oh, yes, as I just explained a while ago, we're there, right, through the entire process. So we are very much, and the workload is a lot. So imagine just how many persons make up a football team, and sometimes, most of the time, just one sports massage therapist that will travel with the team, and you're responsible for massaging every single player on that team before they go out on that field and play. And at the end of the game, you're responsible for making sure you give them a recovery massage after the game is done. So we have an important role to play, and we are a very important part of the whole sports medicine team for the athletes.
Okay. All right. You have been involved with a lot of different track and field sport massage therapists. Tell us your experience. How is that experience?
All right. So I worked at like GC, from the GC Foster Classics to Racers Grand Prix to the national trials, and it is such what should I say? It's such an experience, being behind the scenes, because what you see in the stadium is when the athlete gets on the track and run. But what you see behind the scenes, you see the nervousness, you see the anxiety, you see the cries, you see the tears when they run and them come back and them not happy with the performance. So your job as a therapist, sometimes you have to be counselor, you have to be a friend, you have to be all sorts of different things for them. So even though you're the massage therapist and you might say, well, my job is to massage, you are a support personnel for the athletes, right? And so your job is not just to massage them, but be there for them in all the different phases and all the different experiences that they're going to go through throughout the phase of the competition.
Okay. All right. It's the Racers Grand Prix, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are the leading sports massage therapist. Walk us through your day from start to end.
All right, so my day will start at about 6 a.m. So from the night before the athletes get to the hotel, so we have a double suite in the hotel that's booked for us. We go and prepare a room, and so from 6 a.m. in the morning, we'll have athletes come to the room and get their massage before they go to the track and the warm up, and then during the day when they're competing, we will all go to the track. Make sure everybody good who wants to come for them massage and all of that. And then once the competition is over, when stadium let them lock off, we have to go back to the hotel, and all who want to come and get a massage, we have to do that whole process over again. And we do that for the days of competition.
Okay. Nice. Oh, so do you enjoy your job, and is it fulfilling?
I do. I really do enjoy being a sports massage therapist. I enjoy being a sports massage educator. I enjoy every moment of it. I don't enjoy anymore being in the classroom so much, but I do have a passion for education itself. So I've been involved in doing curriculum reviews, writing course outlines, and all of those different things. So even if it's not in the classroom, I do have a passion for education, for sports and recreation education, on a whole.
All right, so tell us your goals. What are your goals, Ms. Foster?
So currently, I would like to have my own massage clinic, rehabilitation clinic. And I am currently working on offering continuing education courses for sports massage and fitness professionals. So I'm currently working on that. I'll be offering 4 courses to start with in joint mobilization and exercise for the aging population. So I'm currently working on that, hoping to launch in Easter of next year.
Okay.
Good
Nice.
stuff. Good stuff.
Good. Very good stuff. Next question. What is the highlight of your career so far?
I don't think I reached it yet.
Oh, you don't reach
I don't
it
feel
yet?
like I reached it yet. I don't feel like I reached my peak of what it is I really want to do. I feel like I'm in a phase of getting there, and I feel like I've been doing so many things over the years to get to that point. But honestly, I don't feel like I reached my high. I feel like I'm close to it, but I don't reach it yet.
Okay. So, what is the hardest part of your journey, and how did you do to overcome it?
Hold on, repeat, because I think you broke up for a moment there for me.
Okay. What is the hardest part of your journey, and what did you do to overcome it?
To be honest, I told you about when I left UWI, and I was in that moment of kind of not knowing what I want to do in life. And not until I got older, I've realized that it's okay to not know what you want to do. I feel like a lot of times we are pressured into trying to figure out life from an early stage. Like you need to know what you want to do. You need to know what profession you want to be in. You need to know what you want to do or where you want to go. And not until I'm old, I'm like, we really don't need to force ourselves. At some point, I feel like once we've experienced enough of life and experienced a lot of different things, then we kind of move into our passion or what it is that we like. We'll find things that we like, and we explore it more. But for me, I think it was being patient. I had to be patient with myself. There are a lot of moments where I feel like a failure. You look at all the people around you and you say, them look like them doing better than we were in the same year group. Them doing more. But I think, you have to be patient with yourself. Them always say everybody's journey is different. And I've really experienced that for myself, especially when I went to GC Foster. for me, a lot of people say you really leave you and go to GC Foster, because in their mind, people like me, people who them think intelligent, really don't go to GC Foster. It's like GC Foster would be a second or third option for people, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to deal with that. I had to deal with ridicule from people. But I knew in myself that I found something that I love, and I found something that I was passionate about. And I couldn't let what other people say or other people's opinion derail me from that. So, as I said, just about being patient with yourself, giving yourself time to figure it out, and just be open to trying and exploring new things.
Great. So Yvonne, where can the people find you on social media? What's your Twitter and IG?
I don't want to tell people my Twitter if me want to say things that me don't want people to see. You can find me on Instagram, right? Yvonne Foster, and you can find me on Facebook, Yvonne Foster, and I won't share my
Twitter
handle.
You know, yes. Anything goes over.
My Twitter is a private space. Anything on Twitter, well, not anyone really doesn't stay, because people start to share it on Instagram and all these different places. So, but in the meantime, I will not share it.
That's cool.
Okay.
You want to big up anybody?
You know, I want to big up my fiance, Mr. Craig Scott. Himself was big.
So that's
so
it.
I got engaged in September.
So
yes, it was his birthday. And he
nice.
proposed to me. Yeah.
Congrats.
What is birthday?
Yes, it was his birthday and he proposed.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So big up what, Scott?
Yes, you interviewed him at the stadium.
No, that wasn't us. That was another team. That wasn't us. But I think I saw him. Big up yourself, Scott.
Big up yourself, Mr. Scott. All right. So there you have it. So there you have it, sports DTM fans. In our bunks tonight, we have Miss Yvonne Foster, 9 times National Women Table Tennis Champion. She's also the RGR Sports Foundation Award Outstanding Performance in Table Tennis in 2006 to 2010 and in 2013. Prime Minister Youth Award for Excellence in 2013. We want to tell you thanks, Miss Yvonne Foster, to join the Sports DTM bunks. Also, I want to thank my co-host, Mr. Eddie Guna. This is Tyrone Tiga Davis signing out for another Sport Down the Middle bunks. Thank you, Miss Yvonne Foster.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure being with you tonight.